Yes, this is what we call karma. Depression has set in for Reno Omokri, because what you can see, or we can see, that Reno is displaying here and there is depression. Is only somebody who has that depression spirit that will be going out and be talking about what it is not his business, what does not even have anything to do with him. And some people are saying that, oh, Reno thinks that the people, the Tinubu team that is trying to favor or is trying to defend in a subtle manner, that they are more wiser than him because they know exactly what he wants. They've already gotten what they wanted, so it is not what Reno is going to say now that will make the impact. But you should know that these politicians too, they know they are not to be trusted because they can hold anything. Like they always say that a drowning man can hold anything. A drowning man can hold anything just to survive. So the kind of politics that is being played in Nigeria, if really it's supposed to be well played, of course this Reno will not even have his way. He has totally abandoned his principal, who is Atiku. He has abandoned him. All the allegations that Atiku has levied against Tinubu, Reno did not see anything wrong with that. But instead of that, he's trying to make us believe that it is Peter Obi that levied those allegations. Yesterday also, Peter Obi's wife celebrated his birthday, and before you know it, Reno jumped into it. I don't know what he was trying to say. And people say, leave the woman alone. You can't be nice to the woman and be saying one thing or the other. Because now he's supposed to be fighting for his principal. Who is his principal? Atiku. But he's not doing that. All his focus is on Obi. All his focus is on Obi. There's no rerun. There's no campaign. There's no election that is coming up. So why is it that instead of him, you are supposed to hold the government of the day responsible? Because as far as we are concerned, Obi is not the president. And whatever Obi does now does not have any, as far as the economy is concerned, does not have any bearing or any whatever with the masses. It does not have. The reason for opposition is for them to make sure that the government of the day, does the right thing. But no, it is Obi that is his problem. Everything, anything you can think of, anything he's thinking is Obi. He's so depressed because it takes somebody who is depressed, who does not even have something better to do. That is when you see that the person will always concentrate on one thing, and that thing has no meaning to anybody. Leave Obi, let him continue to fight his fight. You, if you think that you are fighting for the people, you have the interest of the people at heart, because as far as we are concerned, the sufferness and the hardship that is in the land there, nobody can talk about it. It's so alarming that Reno does not see anything wrong with that. But yes, it will only be trying to, he is always trying to defend it, Tinubu. Like I said, in a sane environment, you should know that all these things that he's doing is not going to help him in the long run. Because at the end of the day, what does he want? All of them want to be like Wiki, but that one, he own reward. He dey inside cooler for him. You see the way down they dry like which I don't know, bitterness, anger full in body. He no go even drink water, make he keep cup, make he even let and relax. He's always angry. All the money where they say they don't get, all the position, all the connection where they say they get, they still don't have peace. The Bible says that there's no peace for the wicked. They still don't have peace. They are still not settled. You see them? They are right from their skin, right from their facial expression, you know that they don't have that peace. When you don't get things in a normal way, when you don't get things in a truthful way, that is what it will result to. They say somebody who is so covetous, whatever he has is not his own. Because he will be, instead of him to be satisfied with what he has, because of that covetousness attitude, he will be looking at other people who do not even have up to what he has. Somebody who is covetous, definitely whatever he has is not his own. Because he will be looking at other people. I mean, what he has is even more than what other people have. But because that spirit of covetousness, he will not allow him to do the right thing. So the depression now is something for Reno Omokri. all I see is depression. It's just depressed. Some people said, oh, that he feels that Peter Obi made him to lose the position he would have gotten had he been Atiku won. But it's not even doing Atiku any favor, because he's not even fighting for Atiku. Because I can see that indirectly he's fighting against Atiku, because most of all these things that Atiku is coming out to talk about, Atiku is holding Tinubu by the jugular, the whole land for neck, the pressing. But Omokri cannot even do anything about it. Instead of him to chase a substance, he's there going about chasing shadows. You can imagine. You can just imagine. So ridiculous. So the guy is so depressed. That is depression. And he will continue to do that. Some people say, oh, he's cashing out. How much is he going to be making? Like they always say, a good name is better than riches and wealth. You don't understand. Because they are in a lawless Nigeria. I remember Peace who said, how can you imagine that you are reading a law in a lawless country? What are you going to make out of it? What are you going to make out of it? That is exactly what we are talking about. It is only in a lawless country that you see people without reasoning. Instead of them to face the reality, they are there making mockery of themselves. They are there making jokes, and people who don't even think about their future, they are talking about it. They are following them and spewing rubbish. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.